In an increasingly interconnected world, nations often find themselves faced with complex global challenges. One of the most controversial and impactful tools at their disposal is military intervention. Hello and welcome to our deep dive into the role of military intervention in foreign policy making. I am Syed Niaz and today we will explore how, why, and when countries decide to use military force beyond their borders. Military intervention can take many forms from full-scale invasion to targeted drone strike, but what drives nations to intervene militarily? Countries often intervene militarily for several reasons: to protect national security, to support allies, to hold up international law, or to prevent humanitarian disaster. These decisions are rarely simple and involve weighing complex strategic, ethical, and political factors. Let's take a closer look at some of these motivations. First, national security. Nations often justify military intervention as necessary to protect their own security interests. This was a key reason behind the United States invasion of Afghanistan in 2001 following the 9/11. The aim was to dismantle terrorist networks and prevent future attacks on American soil. However, the long-term consequences of such intervention can be complex and far-reaching. Another significant factor is humanitarian intervention. In situations where there is a risk of genocide or severe human rights violation, the international community sometimes step in military to protect civilians. For instance, NATO's intervention in Kosovo in 1999 aimed to stop the ethnic cleansing of Albanians by Siberian forces. While the intervention was controversial, many argue it was necessary to prevent further atrocities. Humanitarian interventions are often framed as a moral imperative, but they also come with risks, including the potential for unintended consequences and long-term instability. So how do countries decide when to intervene? International law and multilateral institutions like the United Nations play a crucial role in legitimizing military intervention. A UN mandate can provide a legal and moral framework, but achieving consensus among member states is often challenging. For example, the UN authorized intervention in Libya in 2011 aimed to protect civilians during the civil war. While initially successful, the aftermath highlighted the challenges of rebuilding and ensuring long-term stability. Economic and political interests also heavily influence decision to intervene. Access to resources, strategic geopolitical position, and maintaining influence can drive nations to act. The Gulf War in 1991, driven by the need to protect oil supplies and regional stability, is a clear example of these motivations. Public opinion and domestic politics can also play a crucial role. Leaders must balance the perceived benefits of intervention with the potential cost and public support or opposition. Military intervention are highly continuous. They require careful consideration of both immediate objectives and long-term consequences. Public opinion can significantly influence these decisions, as leaders are often wary of engaging in conflicts without broad support. In conclusion, military intervention is a powerful and often diverse tool in foreign policy making. It involves a delicate balance of ethical considerations, strategic interests, and political calculations. Thank you for joining us in exploring the critical aspect of international relations. Remember, the decisions nations make on military intervention shape our world in profound ways. Stay informed and engaged. Thank you.